Today we're going to be playing some more Diablo Immortal. Picking up right where the last episode left off, we are on the quest for Here's Legacy, and we need to return to the Seraph Outpost. Last time was pretty crazy. There was tons of different dungeons and bosses and stuff like that. Oh, wait, is this action right off the road? Oh, yeah, these are bad guys. You know, sometimes in Diablo, I'm never, sometimes I'm not sure. It's like, is this a bad guy or not? The next thing you know, 27,000 HP bar pops up, and it's like, oh, yeah, this is a bad guy. I think something's going on with the servers right now, because, your eyes don't deceive you. We're playing at a solid 15 FPS. This definitely isn't anything to do with my PC, because, I mean, see, now the frames are returning. I'm not sure what happened with that. Anyways, let's go ahead and claim our first kill of the day, which gives us a simple charm. I guess we ought to go to the shop and claim our free chest for the day as well. I've had a bunch of people in my comment section tell me, hey, you should buy the battle pass. You should buy the boot of plenty. I'm not a whale. I don't spend money on free-to-play games. My goal here is literally just to get through the main quest, get to the end game, see how pay-to-win and scummy it is, and if it's not too bad, I'll stick with the game long term and hop in whenever they do fun events and, just whenever I'm in the mood to play the game. But, also, oh, look at that. They ended up starting a new battle pass, I guess. I completely missed that. But if it ends up seeming to be just a little too grindy, then, yeah, I'll just, I'm still playing Diablo 4 in my free time as is, so I really wouldn't mind dropping this game, just sticking to Diablo 4 if this game just ends up being one of those games where it's like, hey, it's really just trying to waste your time more than anything. But, there's a lot of events in the game, and, there's a main quest to go through, so I'm cool with just experiencing this for the meantime and seeing how things go when we get there. Hey, look at that. It seems like we finally completed the map that we've been trying to complete for the last couple episodes. So now we're on our way over to the Chamber of Truth. Wait, it says I can resurrect player Blade. Yeah, wait. Confirm the resurrection. Homie, let me help you. Don't just lay there and die. Well, I guess this player just wants to die. I mean, the one time that I try to socialize or interact with somebody and they don't even want the help. Whatever. There we go. We unlocked a new waypoint over here by the Oasis. I haven't used a waypoint like a single time. Like, there was like the one mission that required me to do it just to kind of further the objectives so they could kind of teach you how it works, but I mean, I should probably start using it more. I just really haven't had a reason to yet. There we go. We used the secret entrance, and now we can enter the secret chamber. Something is telling me that this is probably a dungeon. Explore the prison of the Scorpion. Well, it didn't pop up saying that it's a story dungeon, and it didn't give me a dungeon prop beforehand, so we'll see. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, it totally just locked us in. I was gonna go back out and try to finish defeating the enemies, but then this giant wall pop. Oh no, the screen's shaking. Oh no. Is there a boss inside of here? Yep. Okay, there it is. It's popping out. There's the boss. 70,000 HP. You'll be dead in no time. Well, they would have been dead in no time, but this is one of those bosses that seemingly summons in ads and then they just kind of run away for a while. Like, I understand why some bosses do that, but it's just one of those things where I get on my power trip, I'm tearing through their health bar, then they just disappear for a bit. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not something that necessarily bothers me, but it's just like, come on, man, you're slowing me down. But it don't matter too much because Score Spine, the Mirror Watt, is officially dead. Whoa, what's going on, dude? The further we get into this game, I know I said in the last episode, but it really does feel like I'm playing like an Indiana Jones movie or something like that. You got all these like temples and like puzzles and things like opening up. Hey, look at that. We reached level 35. Nice. There you go. Now I just gotta deliver for Here's Light. There you go. Press reward. Light of Ooh, that actually looks pretty good. Is that oh yeah, that is a lot better than what I have on right now. Hey, look at that. You can see some of Buff Asian Boy's pecs shining through there. Nice. Go ahead and socket another gem into my hand pieces there because I didn't have one there before. And as for everything else, yeah, everything else seems to be in order. All right, now we gotta follow Peth. Where are you gonna take me, Peth? All right, now we gotta reach the Seraph Outpost. Give me more stuff to claim in here. Come on, dude. You guys launched a new season. You have a new update now and everything like that, and you guys still haven't added like a claim all button to the game. Some mobile games have it, some others don't, and for the ones that don't, it's kind of a pain, but it is what it is. Hey, look at that. We got a mystery legendary. I know I'm dying. I can't even like scroll through the menus or anything without like, what are these things? Like porcupines? Just trying to claim my stuff, and then, just some deadly porcupines coming to attack me. Anyway, it said I got a mystery legendary item, but I do not see a legendary item. Is there something I'm missing? Is there something else that I need to click or claim? Because I should have received it. I got a pile of 12 gems from this thing here. Gosh, they have so many different events and things to look at. Look, there's even more stuff for me to claim that I've like totally missed before. And even more stuff over here. Is it possible that the legendary item it gave me might have been like a gem or something? Because oh, that set actually looks pretty cool. But like, because otherwise there was nothing else inside of my inventory. Socket gems, no legendary. No, it couldn't have been that. Yeah, so I really have no idea. Now we gotta rescue Peth. Dang it, Peth. We leave you alone for 5 minutes and you go and get yourself captured. Buff Asian Boy really does have to do everything around here. All right, Peth. Come on, mate. What are you doing? Now we gotta follow Peth to the library. Ooh, do they have Diary of a Wimpy Kid books? Whoa, what is this? Let the path be open. Oh, hey, we got new boots. Are the boots any? Ooh, look at that. The boots actually are better than what I have for once. Yeah, I'll transfer all the stuff over. Nice. Oh, who's this chick? Kitsune with like, oh, this is an another player, I think. Hello. Traveling to the library of Zoltan Call. This don't look like no library I've seen before. Defeat the mysterious phantoms. I've seen it all, man. This is pretty cool. So now I guess are we fighting like mages or, well, not exactly. I mean, they're like setting out tornadoes, which isn't exactly like the typical mage type thing. So I don't know what I'd call these people necessarily, but I mean, hey, that's pretty cool. I know I've said it before, but I really do love the amount of enemy variety that is in this game. And you know, with this kind of being like, I guess like a live service Diablo game, which kind of makes me feel weird even having to say that out loud, you know, but I mean, it is a mobile game, so it kind of is along those lines. I mean, you know, you'd hope that there's a lot of variety, especially with how many events are pumping out in this game. Which, on another hand, is kind of crazy to think. There's technically 2 live service Diablo games going at once, because Diablo 4, for some reason, is adapting that live service model, and then Diablo Immortal, same thing here. Personally, I know that Diablo 3 is quite a controversial title in the Diablo community, but I always really enjoyed that one from day one. I've loved that game, and I gotta say, in terms of, like, post-launch support and the way that they're handling it, I do prefer the way that they did things with Diablo 3, where it's like, the game came out, they had some updates, they pushed out the expansions and stuff like that, but, you know, with, like, Diablo 4, sure, you got that constant, like, I don't know, stream of content and stuff there with the live service stuff and events and stuff like that, but it's at the same time, it's the samey modern live service garbage where it's drip-fed content, the exact same battle passes, the exact same, like, intentionally time-wasting things where it's like, it's not necessarily like how games from just, like, you know, a generation or two ago used to be, where it's like, hey, you know, there's cool stuff in the game to grind out for and unlock and stuff like that. Rather, it's stuff that's there to intentionally waste your time, increase the retention, keep you coming back time after time with that endless drip-fed grind. Which also means that there's probably going to be a disgusting amount of power creep, both in a game like Diablo Immortal and Diablo 4, because they're adapted. I mean, you know, with Diablo Immortal, again, it's like a mobile game, whatever. I'd expect there to be power creep in the game at some point. In fact, it would be kind of weird if there wasn't, just due to the nature of this game. But with something like Diablo 4, I don't know. Hopefully I could be wrong about that, but something's telling me that, I don't know, things might be weird for that game one day in the future, just because of the direction that they chose to take that game, you know, compared to how they used to do Diablo games like Diablos 1, 2, and 3. As I said at the beginning of the series, even though this is my first time playing Diablo Immortal, this is far from being my first Diablo game. I grew up with Diablo 1 and 2, and then when Diablo 3 came out, I got that game on day one, played the crap out of it, literally put thousands of hours into that game, and I literally have, like, an addiction to Diablo-type games, so I'm always looking for other, like, Diablo-type games to play, like Victor Fraud and Minecraft Dungeons, for example. Like, those are some other ones that really stick out in my mind as being some of my favorite Diablo-like games, even if something like Minecraft Dungeons is rather easy compared to most Diablo games, or I guess rather, you know, a bit more simplified. That game was just still a really fun dungeon crawler, and, you know, I just love, like, isometric action RPGs and stuff like that. Like, if you guys have ever played a game called Alienation on PlayStation, that game is a lot of fun, and it's not exactly like Diablo, but it has, like, the action RPG looter elements that I really love. Oh, okay, so I see what's going on here. So we need to find a way to light all of these at the same time. Oh, okay, so... oh, wait, how would I do this? And then from there, I do that one, which turns that off, and then I do this one, which would... okay, then we do that. And then I'm thinking now we want to, oh no, wait. Oh no, I messed this up. Oh wait, how are you supposed to do this? Okay, so every time you trigger one of the lamp's magic, the one that you use, if it was on before, it goes off, and if it was off before, then it goes on. Okay. Okay, thankfully we can reset the lamps. So is there... please tell me, like, Tome, do you have a... okay, the Statue of Resurgence derives its power from 3 runes, and each is guarded by a unique trial. More details on the first trial can be found within the tome, the 9 Lights. Where in the world is the tome that they are talking about? Are you it right here? The 9 Lights. The carving turns what is a layer of bronze, light the 4 corners to lead the way, then make the center become as day. Oh, okay, so 4 corners and then the center. Okay, so that's 1 corner, that's 2 corner, and then 3, and then 4, and then after that we should just have to light up the center, and just like that. Big Asian brain. All right, now there's a rune in the center. Okay, so we'll take that. Is that gonna spawn anything crazy? Are we good? Oh no, now we need to go place the rune. Okay, placing it is probably what's gonna spawn something crazy. Oh, look at this big beefy boy, sand golem. Just kidding, he was easy. Hey, we got a treasure chest over here that I almost missed. Let's see. No, I just got gold and stuff like that in there. Oh well, I'll always take more gold. All right, now we gotta place the rune, and is this gonna do something crazy? Find the second rune. Oh no, now we gotta go light more candles. Oh, never mind. Just seems like the rune was right there. Okay, defeat Grimaldi the Flaming Soul. Oh, okay, there's the boss. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and use my special ability. I've had it for a little while now. I'm not sure what else to say, you know, like, when it comes to, like, main quest Diablo bosses, just, you know, main game Diablo in general, up until you beat the main quest and get onto the end game stuff, it's generally, I don't want to say, like, you know, super duper easy. Sometimes it depends on the game. But I mean, like, yeah, you know, if you're leveling up properly and going through the game, yeah, most Diablo games, when it comes to games 3 and after, yeah, you know, you don't gotta think too much while you're playing. It's just kind of one of those things where it's like, hey, as long as you're leveled up enough, you can go through the game. Slash just gotta have fun, so, you know, I really don't know what else to say, you know, just same things usual, just spamming my skills, just, yeah, he'll die eventually. The only games I can point to and say where that wasn't the case would have actually been, like, Diablo 1 and 2, especially Diablo 1. Diablo 2, again, wasn't, like, as easy of a game as something like Diablo 3 and 4, at least when it comes to the main quest by any means, but, you know, Diablo 2 definitely kind of lightened things up a little bit from Diablo 1, because Diablo 1, I do remember, maybe just because it was, like, one of the first Diablo-type games that I played, but I do remember back in the day, it was a bit tougher, at least for my first playthrough. Obviously, nowadays, I can get through that game no problem, but I've also played it dozens of times, so it's not really fair for me to say whether it is easier or not, because I do just have a lot of experience with it, of, like, you know, decades of playing that game. Hey, look at that, there's Kitsune and their little pet that I saw outside. That's cool that they ended up here, too. Now, we just need to grab the third rune. I'm assuming this will probably spawn. Oh, okay, it took me somewhere. Inspect the cursed rune. Oh, no, is this reposition mirrors to illuminate the rune? Oh, good heavens. Okay, so I gotta, okay, yeah, it's one of those puzzles. Now, how in the world is this supposed to, wait, am I, no, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna, no, I don't, where am I trying to get the light to? Like, if I knew what my final objective with this was, that would help, but I really don't know where I'm supposed to be getting this thing to. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing any of this right. Oh my goodness. See, like, I feel like I'm kind of getting somewhere. No, I'm not getting anywhere with this. Who am I kidding? Hold up a minute. Now I just need to push it that way. Wait, am I onto something? Yes! Did I do it? I did it! And it spawned a bunch of enemies in the process. Nice. Back to the library we go. Now we just gotta slap this rune in, and that should be good. Is there gonna be, like, one big final boss? I'm assuming there will be. I mean, there's a ton of enemies here. It isn't a boss by any means, but I mean, there's just numbers and loot flying all over the place. We just gotta wait for the curator currently. Hey, look at that. We leveled up, level 26, and, yeah, we did it. Now we gotta escort the curator to the central core. Oh, okay, we got an escort mission. Now he's gotta reawaken the core. Whoa, dude, I'm just gonna say, man, this has been a trippy episode. There's been a lot of crazy stuff happening here. We got, like, puzzles and runes, and now we got, like, all these cores and stuff. And now we have a bunch of enemies to take care of. All right, we took care of the enemies. Now we need to go find the Master's Journal and the Well of Knowledge. My inventory is flashing right now, so I think that means that I have better loot ready to equip, so I'm gonna try to find a safe space to do that. Ooh, wait, we got a boss. Honestly, wasn't expecting that. I just walked into here, and dude was just waiting for me. I don't even know what this thing is. It's, like, part lobster, part demon, part egg. Like, what are you? Well, regardless, much like the rest of Buff Asian Boy's foes, he has been felled. Whoa, this place looks real dark and spooky. Look at all of this. For some reason, the first thing I thought of when I saw all the flesh all over the floor was, like, the shadow from Amnesia. Well, we've just unlocked a waypoint, and, you know, the further we go, it seems like this is descending into, like, another dungeon or, like, section of the area, so that's where I'm gonna call things for today, because we have been going for a little while, but we're gonna pick up right here in the next episode. What'll happen when we find the Master Journal? Will there be another boss? Will it just be a journal? The world may never know. Well, until next episode, then we'll know. Also, yes, I did indeed have better loot to put on. In fact, it was in a part that I did not have before, and we do have a socket to put in here, so plus 8 damage or plus 3% refinement, or, ooh, do I want more life or do I want more damage? I think I want more damage. But anyway, as always, a massive shout out to all the Patreon and channel members, thank you all in the low ball tier, and a major shout out to all in the big ball tier, and I'll ask him to add many of this shit on the G tier, run events, on the cheese girl. Thank you guys so much, you guys are literal legends. I love you. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.